Hi friends, happy Tuesday. All right, I am in my inbox. I am catching up on messages. A lot of you are really interested in doing the November challenge with me. So I want to talk through a couple of the things, a couple of the questions that I'm getting a lot of. Okay, so if you haven't heard what's happening, this group will run because it's a 365, 24/7, run your own race at your own pace sort of space. Wow, just like a poet, didn't even know it. But I'm starting a new BOD group. It's going to only last for the month of November. It actually opens this Friday, so we can kind of get a few things like in order, especially if like I'm a planner, but sometimes I'm also a last minuter. So I'm trying to meet you all in that space. Okay. So we will officially begin all in November 1st. Okay. So you likely have everything you need to already join us, but if you don't, you need to make a decision if you're going to do this or not. Like you have to have Shakeology. It's a non-negotiable. It is part of the total solution. It's something I really believe in. So I'm not asking you to marry it. I'm not asking you to commit to an entire year of it, but I am asking you to commit to 3 solid weeks of using it consistently to see if it serves you. Okay, so a couple of you, we've already had a conversation, we've made a plan, and you don't need to freak out about this last statement I just said about Shakeology, okay? So we're starting November 1st. You have 2 options. I am going to be tough about this because this is a test group type experience. I want you to actually see what you're capable of. I want you to actually trust the process and not be loosey-goosey. And so if that's what you need right now, terrific. And if that sounds too scary and overwhelming, that's okay. All right, it's just not for you. It's not the right season. But we start November 1st. It's a 21-day program, depending on, well, both of them are MBF, okay, muscle burns fat. And then the 21-day fix, you can do real time. I think that's the one I'm going to do, but I'm still not 100%. See, it's okay. We have access to all these things in BOD. So you can literally wait until the very last minute and try both of them this weekend and see which trainer you like, which workouts you like. You can modify all the things, okay? So I don't want you to allow your current level to influence you. I want you to be like, which one in your gut feels right? Does it feel, do you like Megan Davies better who does MBF? If you don't have the jump ropes, use your freaking arms. Don't come up with excuses why this won't work for you, okay? Both of them are pretty minimal equipment. You do need some free weights. But if you're in a place where you can't lift, then you don't lift anything. You just go through the motions. You're still going to get results because you're gonna put all the different pieces into play, okay? So you have to choose from those 2. A couple of you are already doing 8-a-day obsession, and I've given you my blessing because ultimately, that's basically 21-day fix on steroids. So that's cool, okay? So MBF, muscle burns fat, or 21-day fix. They're both 30 minutes. They're both easily modifiable. They are both start where you are and get momentum, all right? Okay, so that's the first thing. You have to commit to it. And you have to commit to this. You have to tell me. You can't just be like, oh yeah, I'm in. That's how we usually roll, but that's not how this group rolls. I want your commitment to me and to yourself to know what exactly you're doing. Because if I don't know what you're doing, if I don't know what you want to go all in with, then how can I help you as your coach? How can I hold you to it? How can I offer that extra layer of accountability that you're going to get in this group if you're just kind of keeping all those words on the inside? So you need to fill out that little graphic, and I'll share it in the comments below because maybe we haven't had a convo yet and you're in this group and you're like, oh, I'm interested in that. Okay, so first things first is your workout. The second thing is the nutrition plan. There's 2 epic and amazing nutrition programs that you have access to when you have Beachbody On Demand, okay? One is the portions fix. Those are the containers. It's a training wheel system. Don't get all freaked out. Don't feel like you have to have 40 sets of them. It doesn't have to be exactly perfect, but you need to know how to fuel your body, and you need to know what that looks like, okay? And then we're actually going to trust the process, and we're going to use the containers, and you're going to track how many servings you're having if that's the program for you. If you're like, that completely stresses me out and it feels like way too much work, that's how I felt in the beginning until I actually tried them and it changed the game. But if you're like, I don't want to do that, or you have been doing portion fix and you're just not too sure it's the right thing for you, then I want you to try To Be Mindset, which is a much more intuitive eating program. I am your guide, but I'm not your teacher when it comes to that. You already have access to that. So you need to spend some time this week and this weekend and even into next month. As you do it, you don't have to have all the information on the front end. It's okay to learn as you go. It's all right. So there's tons of videos, okay? To Be Mindset is much more intuitive. Water first, veggies most, eat your protein, carbs are okay. All right, everyone take a deep breath. It's gonna be cool. So if you've tried one and it didn't feel like it was the right thing, try the other one. It's not marriage, it's not a tattoo, it's just 3 weeks. It is just 3 weeks of this experiment of you setting your excuses and your objections and your fears and your overwhelm, setting all that aside and going all in. And going all in doesn't mean perfection, all right? It doesn't mean that you're out if you mess up. It doesn't mean that you can't live your life. It just means that you're committed to trusting the process, and every single day is a blank slate. There's no phoning it in, okay? I am requiring that you log your journey in the BOD group. I'm asking you to do that because I know that when I started to do that, when I started to log my journey and share it, not just keep it in my head, I was so much more consistent. I didn't want to go to bed at the end of the day if I hadn't shown up because I felt, I don't want to say guilt, but I felt a commitment, and I felt a sense of pride in the fact that I was choosing to show up. It doesn't have to be perfect, okay? So when I say you're going all in with me, that's not the same thing. It does not mean you have to be perfect, 100%, all or nothing, okay? It just means that every single day you recommit, you do your best, you surrender the rest, all right? So we have your workout, we have your nutrition program that you're gonna commit to. We have your, what else is there? Shakeology. You have to have Shakeology, okay? I kind of touched on that already. I believe in it. I want you to try it, not just when you feel like it, but consistently. And then at the end of that 21 days, you can figure out if it works for you. If you order a challenge pack and it doesn't work for you, there is a money back guarantee. Did you know that? You have 30 days from when you order to return an empty bag and get your money back. It's not a scam. It's just you getting momentum on your journey, all right? So I need you to commit to Shakeology. Not kind of, sorta, not some other shake. Like, unless we've had a conversation and we're cool, we're copacetic on that, you're drinking Shakeology. If you don't have Shakeology, you can't get into this group. All right? If you have Shakeology and you have all these tools, then come in the group. Stop making excuses and let's freaking go. All right? Final thing, I said logging your journey, right? Over on BOD groups, you can still use this group. You can still show up in here, but I'm going to go way more deep in that special BOD group. I've sent out, I think everyone's gotten an invitation yet. Yeah, I think so. If you haven't gotten one, let me know. That group opens on Friday. So you can get in there and you can kind of update your stats. I love using a BOD group because it logs your workouts. So when I work out on my TV, it automatically uploads to it. And so when I go to log into that group, it says, Sarah, congratulations. It looks like you have one workout to log. You can also log your Shakeology. You can track your nutrition over there. There's so many great resources and there's no drama that comes with social media. There's none of that pressure. It's literally just a place for encouragement and accountability, which I think is really critical with this, all right? And then the final thing is I'm asking you to do 5 minutes a day of personal development. You know, maybe you get, it's personal, okay? So it's not like we're all gonna read the same book, we're all gonna be on the same page. That's not what it is. If for you that's prayer and devotion, cool. If that means you need to listen to an audiobook, that's terrific. If you're gonna start listening to different podcasts to see what you like, what's your jam, that's cool too. But it's 5 minutes of mindset work. Gratitude practice counts, affirmations totally counts, but it's about being intentional around your mindset and just being intentional around your mindset because it's those fundamental things. We think it's a huge thing, right? But it's not. It's just small actions that you take daily that compound, that get you results, that get you feeling proud and victorious in your journey. It's not about the number. It's not about the size. It's not about how quickly you make it through or how heavy you lift. It's not about how perfect the workouts look or how epic and amazing you are at the end of the day. That's not what this is about. This is about you living your current life and taking ownership of all these little areas that will get you momentum and will help you find your momentum and pride and all that. Cool? Cool. So I think I covered all the things. MBF or 21-day fix, ultimate portion fix, which is the containers, or the to-be mindset, which is more intuitive. 5 minutes of mindset work, logging your accountability, drinking a shake every day, and then filling out that commitment form. Like, why are you doing it? Why are you doing it? Okay? So what's your word? What's your affirmation? I'm asking you all to have one and to share it with me. So as your coach, I can show it to you if you feel overwhelmed, but it's just 3 weeks. It's just 3 weeks of you getting momentum and feeling really proud. Okay? So if you need anything, let me know. If you want to order, you need to get it in this week because we start on Monday. I'm super excited. Wait, Monday? Is that right? Yeah, I think Monday is the 1st, yeah? I think so. Sure, we'll go with that. Anyways, we kick off November 1st. Let me know if you need anything, and we'll go from there.